And good morning. You're flying the very unfriendly skies of Tironan. And today we are flying with a friend of mine. And we are attempting this on Tier 8. Now, this is my unmodified 1056. He'll be running an RB-17. And this really goes to show the power of the RB-17 in low-level flight. He significantly outperforms me throughout the tape. Don't mind saying it. Going to go ahead and take care of the anti-aircraft emplacement there. And then we'll just move on. And Peter 262 is the fellow's name, by the way. We're going to move on to the air base, take a short run out, in my case very short. The problem is that the aircraft is really runs in the fast fighter bomber role more than it does anything else, and I don't really have much in the way of speed. And I pay for it. Okay, so took out 2 areas. I'm coming around to finish one up. RB-17 is going on about his business, and I should have just hit the floor, pedal to the metal here instead of trying to help out, but I did, with predictable results. I had what's essentially a heavy fighter with one hell of a bomb load in a turn and burn there, and I got exactly what I deserved. Lesson learned. All right. Got to catch up with my partner here. And you'll notice we are already on the losing edge of this. Now, instead of bothering to get involved in everything in between, I simply blow through. Moving about 500 miles an hour. And for the most part, sail through, despite the fact you can look on the radar screen and people are after me and they're having to give up. Now, I have no ordnance, and the reload times on this are extremely long. So I've got nothing but my 20 millimeters, not exactly what one would call a great air-to-ground weapon system. So I'm going to dip behind this hill, get out of the anti-aircraft for a minute, and we have an opposing GA. I'm going to go ahead and take him on since I have no other role that I can fulfill here. At least not until I get my bombs back. And I picked up fighter support for the other side. Unfortunately, we get to see this a little bit. Not always fun. RB is heading down to the aerodrome. I'll pick him up as soon as I respawn. We'll try this again. Alright, heading back towards the base, and we are getting very near. They have a 3-to-1 advantage. At least I have bombs now, so I can add to the carnage a little bit. 2,000 pounds of bombs will make a difference there, and it does. It captures the area for us. And we're back to parity, though we are way down on points. Still have a full rocket load to contribute to the carnage. Launch a full spread of rockets here, and that grabs that base. Now you'll notice how long the load times are for replacement ordnance here. This is really a multi-role heavy fighter type of arrangement more than it is a GA, and it becomes very apparent in its load times. All right. I need this GA to go away. Take him out. And we have a 190. It's giving us a bit of trouble there. Oh, I'm sorry, a 323. A 329, excuse me. I'll get my facts straight sooner or later. Now, it's a very hard-fought game, and I am, at this point, getting more than a little frustrated with the whole thing. But you notice we, right now, are way down on points, 19 to 48. So we need to do something quick. I'm going back to that area. He does his normal good job with that RB-17. It is really effective in the low level flight. And I'm simply boosting myself out of trouble here. Now remember, this thing has not got any engine upgrades at all yet. Should be a little more formidable with the 2 engine upgrades that are due on this thing. Pick off a couple of 1,000-pounders. Puts a real hurt there. And yeah, I see him. I go ahead and hit the FW-190Z, or 109Z. Little known to him, he is no more maneuverable than I am. have a gun advantage.
Pilots, we are losing the initiative. Push harder.
But I've been shot up once too often today. And you notice we have got things turned around and now have a 5-to-1 advantage. So every aircraft we kill is results in a huge disparity, and we win. So literally clawed that one out of the jaws of defeat. Doesn't happen very often. Glad to see it. Hats off to my partner here who really hauled the load on it. Might send him some congratulations if you see him on the game. I'd appreciate it. So we killed some aircraft, assisted with some aircraft, and did a lot more damage than I thought, and it was very critical damage. Experience wasn't bad on it. I came in number 3. My partner, of course, came in number 1. And you will note the guys on the other end were really fighting hard, and tip of the hat to them. They did a great job on their end. We just barely pulled that one out. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day.